How's it going, everybody? It is Duncle Dylan here, and today we are doing What If Deku Was Michael Myers' Son? Part 1. And maybe only Part 1. Because Halloween will be up. I will probably do the next one on Halloween. But I got a lot on my plate now, and then after this, I'm going to do a Naruto What If. What type? You'll find out soon. Now, we start off with Deku. He pretty much has we start off with Deku at his home. Izuku's just in his room, and mostly playing with some rocks. Well, he's not playing with rocks, but he's mostly just playing with his fingers, twirling them. Well, that's what he hears. Hey, spoiled shit! Dinner! Izuku turns around, mostly just hears that, and he doesn't even respond. Fine, fuckface, you can starve. Yeah, just by me saying that, you already know Izuku does not have a good life. School is no longer better. He's getting bullied 24/7. But every time he gets bullied, he sees this strange man wearing a mask. That's in an engineer's outfit, staring at him, which Izuku thinks is just some serial killer. Which he's just thinking, why hasn't he killed me yet? Why hasn't anyone killed me yet? I'm so tired of this life. So tired. Now, this is when Izuku pretty much gets his beat eating, and it's pretty much like a normal, except it's worse. He's all bloodied up. And this is when Izuku just thinks, why do I even stay there? Mom, Inko does not even care for me. She blames me for mom. Mom blames me for everything. If she lost her job, she blames me. She needs something to blame. I am so tired of this world. So tired. This is when Deku is now just walking home, but he's actually on top of a bridge. Izuku is just thinking, maybe I should end it all here and now. Screw it. And that's when Izuku jumps. Head first. And he's just thinking, last words, see you in hell, Mom. I enjoy torturing you. But this is when he feels someone catching him. That's when he sees All Might. Catched him, and he's mostly just now jumping down, and he says, are you alright? Why? Why did you save me? I hate you! He's now crying, and All Might's just shocked that someone even said that to him. Everyone else is thinking, is his life that bad? What is that kid going through? Even the bullies are thinking he said that to All Might. So when All Might's just thinking, what has you gone through, child? For that? Child, wait! Don't come near me! Now, before he can even hesitate, this is when a cloth is hit to his mouth. And this is when he sees the strange man in the mask again. time, this one, the guy is pick up of Izuku and just walks off. All Might goes, wait! And this is when you realize he's gone. Vanished like thin air. And this one Izuku is now thinking, no, this one All Might's thinking, where did he go? No one could disappear that fast. And this is when we do we don't do a time skip, but this is when we go to Izuku, who is in a room, and he doesn't recognize it. The place looks like it's been abandoned for quite some time, like a good 50 years. What? What happened? Oh. Oh. Oh, my head. Ugh. The next thing he hears a creak. Who's there? If you're here to kill me, just get it over with. And this is when the man in the mask walks out. That's when Izuku says, You're the guy that's been spying on me a long time. The man nods. Are you here to kill me? He shakes his head. And why are you here? And this is when Izuku sees some food. And he puts it down. The man puts it down and walks away. Now, Izuku is a little hesitant at first because mostly food this good is brought to him when it's poisoned. This is when Izuku takes a little bite and mostly chews it up a little bit, swallows it, and realizes it's real. He mostly just grabs his food and just goes savagely eating it like a wild dog. He's just eating and eating. He's not even savoring it. He is like eating it. And like a wild dog. This is when Michael Myers sees this, and he's pretty much, oh, damn it, I already spoiled it. Damn it! Now, Michael Myers, aka the hooded guy, mostly just sees Izuku, and now he's thinking, poor child. I may be a mass murderer, but even I do not go this far for a child to commit suicide. Poor little one. Maybe I should give him something. What do kids like? That's when he's thinking of his childhood. And he's just thinking, I don't think a rat would. No, even I was fucked up like that. Now this is when he hears a beep. And he sees Izuku completely full. I mean, completely done with his plate. And this is when he's thinking, God, does I really like my cooking? I gave him like a big ass. That was like what, 15 bacons and 4 pounds of scrambled eggs. That's when Izuku yawns and now goes back to sleep. This one Michael Myers has an idea. His mother treat him poorly and those bully. He used to treat him poorly. Maybe that will spike up his day. This is when Michael Myers grabs his weapon, which is a knife. This is when also Michael Myers is also thinking, maybe I should probably get him a weapon too, and a mask. But I'll let him choose those. And he's just walking out. And when when Michael Myers walks on, he looks at his house and sees this really, really old cabin. Now, it kind of looks like the Kratos cabin from God of War 4. That's what it looks like. They are in the woods. The same woods where they would do the, in canon deku, they would do the, where the three, they mostly are at the same location where the three Pussycats are with that training camp. But luckily for Izuku, it's not that, it's pretty much far, but not too far. Luckily for Izuku. Now, this is when Deku is mostly now thinking to himself, that was good. Why does he care for me, though? I do know one thing. It's maybe a crappy home, but for some reason I feel calm. I feel happy here. It's kind of weird. This is when we go back to Michael Myers. And he's at Inko's home. And the first thing he does is calmly open the door. This is when he hears, Izuku, you brat? Where are you? You're supposed to make dinner today. Looks like you need another punishment. This is when he hears a broken grass. And Michael's now thinking, okay, bitch needs to die. Now, I know Michael Myers wouldn't say this, but this is a young Michael Myers. Like, when he farts, he's still a teenager, mostly. And Izuku's like, what, 5 or 6? Oh, I feel like an asshole now. Just saying those age number. Look, give me a second here, people. Alright, I'm back. Now, this is when Michael Myers is now mostly walking up to the, up to the kitchen where he heard the glass break. This is when Inko says, oh, you're finally back, you little... Who the hell are you? Get out of my... Before she can even finish that sentence, Michael Myers grabbed her by the throat and starts choking her. And he's just choking her until he sees the glass bottle she broke. He picks it up and mostly just stabs her in the face a good 15 times. In the, well, face. It is pretty brutal. How brutal, you're wondering? Think Mortal Kombat X Melina brutality face thing. And it is that brutal. Brutal. And this is when Michael Myers pretty much gets done killing Inko, and that's when he's thinking, whew, that felt good. Now to punish the others. He pretty much does now walk. He pretty much gets out of the house and leaves the door open for everyone to know what her corpse is. Yeah. Now, this is when he arrives at the bully's home. And before you ask, yes, even Bakugo's. And he kills everyone. Well, not the kids. Those are just... The corpses of their parents are a warning. But Mitsuki? She gets the cleanest kill. Why? Because she said... I hope Izuku's okay. I hope he managed to get away from his mother. Maybe I won't kill her. I have to send them a message. This is when he hears, honey, you bitch! Oh, okay, husband will do. Yes, dear. What did I say about worrying about? That's when Michael Myers pops out of nowhere and just grabs his throat. And mostly like the vocal cords, he's pretty much doing a Rudy. He's pretty much just ripping that guy's throat out. Mitsuki's just screaming in horror, and Michael Myers is thinking, yeah, you saw your husband died. Boo hoo. He drops the throat and just walks away. Hey. And this when Michael Myers mostly walks out of the back door and just vanishes in front of Mitsuki's eyes. Well, that's what she thinks, but mostly, Michael's just very good at running, good at speed walking. Then this is when he returns back home, and he's thinking, let's hope that kid didn't run away. He opens the door, and he sees Izuku watching the news. This one in here, we have 4 reports of parents being brutally murdered on the spot, of Inko Midoriya's, of her face being bashed in by the most brutal fashion. And while 4 other poor children have saw their parents die, the only survivor of this massacre is Mitsuki Bakugo, Mitsuki Bakugo. Oh, and the news goes on, and even describes how the parents died. The one kid with who could extend their fingers, his parents died brutally, by mostly Michael Myers throwing the mother in the furnace, and drowning the father who was in a tub. As for the fat kid with the dragon wings, his punishment is worse. His wings were cut off, and the parents, one got stabbed in the throat. His face was boiled by chili. Chili. Yeah, it is that brutal. That's pretty much all that happens. Izuku looks at Michael Myers and says, "You did all that?" He nods, and he just runs to Izuku runs to Michael Myers and just hugs him and says, "Thank you. Thank you for at least sparing Mitsuki." He just pats him on the head. This is when he realizes, shit, I got blood on my hands. This is when Izuku thinks. Then is when he starts speaking in sign language, asking, "Can you speak sign language?" Which Michael Myers is happy that someone actually speaks sign language, and he says, "Yes, I can speak normally, but I prefer sign language." Me too. This is when they're having a full-edged conversation. Chatting for a good 2 hours. This one, Izuku asks, "Are you Michael Myers, the famous number 2 hero, or number 2 villain?" He nods. And he just smiles, saying, "That's cool. You're not a villain, though. You're a hero. You may see it in a different way, but to me, you're a hero." That's very nice of you, kid. Wish I was kind of like you. Really? Yeah. But I don't have a weapon or a mask. I think I have an idea. Really? Yes. Wait here. This is when Michael Myers walks off, and mostly goes to the other room and says, "I think I still got one thing that might fit him." And this is when he mostly opens a secret entrance and walks down there and turns on the lights to see the heads of all the rest of the Myers. Hello, family. I got myself a son. That's when he looks around, choosing a good mask room, because I'm gonna say this, Michael has a mask collection until he sees one that caught his eye. A World War II gas mask. And this one he also sees a pickaxe. He mostly walks up, and Izuku is just waiting, and this is when Michael Myers come back with a gas mask and a pickaxe. Really? Izuku is now just smiling and saying, thanks. Also, this is when he starts speaking his sign language. I am also going to teach you how to fight and protect yourself, and also how to use a two-handed weapon. Okay. Now, I am going to do a time skip. Yep. Deku is now 15. So it makes Michael... I'm going to say Michael was 18 when he found Izuku, so 15... Hold up. Izuku was 5, so he's now 28. Michael is now 28. 8. And this is when Michael says... Well, mostly we start off with Izuku. Walking in the woods. And I'm going to give him a describe what Izuku looks like. Think Jason Voorhees, just without the mask, like the hockey mask, but a gas mask and a pickaxe. And this is when he sees campers. First, strolling in his territory. Izuku pretty much just stalks them for a good 5 hours. Worse. And this one he has a flashback. Izuku, son. Yeah, Dad? Hey, come here. Did I do something wrong, Father? No, it's just that we got a problem. Yeah? We got some intruders in our territory. This will be your first ever kill. Really? Without me. What do you mean? Well, you see... And this one he points at his leg, and he's realized it's all bandaged up and cast. What happened? Someone shot me in the knee with an arrow. When will you heal? Probably a good 5 months. But remember to make sure not to spare any of them, okay, son? I promise I won't. I won't let you down. Son, even if you do let one escape, it's fine. I mean, killing people is not easy. I know too well. And flashback ends and says, I won't show them no mercy. This is when he's thinking of Inko and her drunken rage and Bakugo's bullies and everything else. Izuku is now just thinking, I won't show mercy to anyone. By then. And this is when Izuku's now pretty much walking up to the place and waits till nightfall. He hides in a good cave. Now he just pretty much walks out of the cave and says, time for teenagers to meet their maker. And walks to the woods. Now we get to the teenagers. We're just partying like everything else. Looks like crazy. Mostly doing what any teenager would do. Drink, have sex. It's pretty much like a Jason Voorhees thing, but the only difference is the people are wearing clothes and not in a beach. They're still near Japan, don't get me wrong. Well, they just live in the forest. And this is when one of them say, alright, I'm gonna go for a walk, go for a hike. I'll come with you. Okay. This is when one of them says, me and my girl are pretty much gonna have some alone time. And this one last one says, Alright, I'll see you guys. Alright, I'm gonna head home. Aw, but you just got here. Yeah, but I got work. Working something called responsibility. Izuku's thinking, huh, someone who does not pull this shit off. Maybe I should kill the one that's going to work first. This one he sees the girl who's actually the walk running. And he's just thinking, huh. Alright. In that case, I better as well kill the other one first. This one Izuku pretty much steps into the shadow, out of the shadows, and pretty much stalks the two people who are going for a hike. And this is when one of them confesses their feelings to them, and Izuku's thinking, brother, get a room too. And that's when they kiss, and Izuku just whacks them both in the head. The pickaxe, he uses the pickaxe and just shoves it both in both of their eyes, which he managed to get both of them. You had to be stuck. He is trying. Now this one Izuku's thinking, really? Stuck? Now? Alright. Whoa. I need to work out more. And he sees a bloody corpse, and he's just thinking, maybe I should double check on the other one. I didn't really hit him that good. And this one he rolls the other one and just stabs them both in the throat. Now to go after the girl that's going home. I'll make her death quick, since she's actually looks nice. This is when he finally managed to find the girl who was walking home. And he just throws his pickaxe that hits the girl in the eye. Before the girl can even scream, it hits her good in the head. And she just falls over. This is when Izuku is just flexing his muscles a little bit, thinking, what do you do for learn how to have a good grip? Izuku is now puts his foot on the face and just yanks his pickaxe out. And this when they get to the camp. And this when Izuku sees a harpoon. Izuku's thinking, there's no lake here. Why is there need of a harpoon? Oh well. He grabs the harpoon and he mostly does a Jason Voorhees thing and just stabs them. One goes to the throat, while the other one is mostly going to the stomach. It pierces them both, and this one Izuku just does this, like, alright, I took care of that. Dad will be proud. Now, this is when Deku mostly just pretty much walks home. With his pickaxe on his shoulders, and he just walks back home. Now, this is when he sees Michael Myers standing outside with a bunch of pro heroes and the military. Great, and he is actually fighting them with his life. And Izuku and Midoriya, being a good son, he just charges in. And hits one of the military guys in the back. It is mostly a tackle. And he swings his pickaxe to the guy's upper jaw. Well, mostly his lower jaw. And just yanks it out. Yanks his pickaxe out of the guy's throat. Out of the guy's jaw. Yeah, it's brutal. And he's killing mostly some of the military men. And this is when Michael always look at him and tries to say in sign language, "Son, what are you doing? What about the teenagers?" He says in sign language, "They're dead. I already killed them." "Oh, why didn't you tell me this would happen?" "Well, truth be told, I didn't know I was followed." "You're getting rusty at your old age, Dad." "Tell me about it." He stabs one of the pro heroes until they hear, "I am here." And Izuku's just thinking, frick. Why? Why now? This is when Michael Myers speaks in sign language. We'll talk about your kills later, son. And after we kill All Might, yeah. This is when they get into the defense position, mostly watching each other back to back. Now, All Might can easily tell that these guys are pretty much young. But both of them? Well, Michael is not even that buff of Izuku. Izuku's like Hulk buff. Which Michael sees the difference and he's thinking, I want to be buff. Well, now you're probably thinking, why is Michael seeing this? Well, he's not as crazy as he used to be. I'm not gonna say that. He's not as Gokukachu. He's still in his young age. And his family was rich. The only reason he started well, his family's not rich. It's pretty much the same thing. Him not going to trick-or-treating. But let's just say he's more, ever since the facility, he's a lot more stable, sort of. And this one, All Might says, you two, just come peacefully, and your sentence will be quick. Izuku gives him the bird. I was hoping this would have to come to this. 100% United States smash! This one Izuku, who bluntly says in a very deep tone, duck. And mostly him and Michael Myers duck. That Izuku All Might hits the house. They turn around, and then pretty much just Izuku says, really? We did not destroy your house, and yet you think you could destroy ours? You're villains. But we only kill that comes in our territory. You cunt? Cunt? I'm not a cunt, I'm the #1 hero. It doesn't matter, you're a dead man. Ha ha, you can try, villain. This is when they're both thinking, what is with people and calling us villains? We're serial killers. There's a difference. This is when Izuku hears, ah! And this is when he blocks a foot. This is Izuku's thinking, a rabbit foot? Ugh. Wow. For a bulky guy, you are skilled. And you are? I am Mirako, the #5 hero, and I will bring justice to the victims you bring. Another goody two-shoes. Izuku and Michael mostly get into a stance. And they pretty much just fight for a good 15 hours. For a couple of good 15 heroes, mostly been taken out by both Michael Myers and Izuku. They're both breathing heavy. Only people that are standing is Izuku, Michael, All Might, and Mirako. Izuku is breathing heavy, well, heavier since he's carrying a two-handed weapon, and All Might is also. They're all just breathing heavily, and they're both tired. This is when All Might just says, "U.S. smash!" Ash. Which Izuku managed to mostly say, switch. Then Izuku mostly goes under switch and hits, and Izuku managed to get a good hit in All Might. Shoves his pickaxe into one of All Might's shoulders. All Might's just going, clever, switching positions as to have a more stance. Izuku now just pulls out his pickaxe and tries to go for the kill until he hears, "Oh no you don't," and sees Aizawa wrapping him around. Cloth! And this is when he sees Aizawa, the Eraserhead hero, mostly trying to disable his quirk. This is when Izuku mostly just drop kicks All Might in the face and mostly just sends him flying a little bit. But mostly hits at the house again. Michael is trying his best to make sure he doesn't get hurt by Mirako. he gets a good scratch and she gets a good punch. Mirko is suffering more damage though than All Might. And Michael Myers. And now Izuku is dealing with Eraserhead, and Izuku just pretty much does the clever thing and just slithers his way out of it. The claw falls off, and he's thinking, how? It's like a snake prey. You just slither out. Now, time to die, hero. And he just charges out of Arch. And now those two are fighting. And they fight for a good 15 hours. This one All Might mostly comes out of his like little bit of a knockout thing and sees Izuku. And he just says, United States, smash! This is when Michael Myers says, this is when Michael Myers is thinking, no! And just kick his Mirko in the face and runs to Izuku. Izuku's about to kick the killing blow. Oh, this is when Michael shoves him away and saying, look out! Huh? He shoves Izuku away, and this is when they hear a push. All Might's fist is through Michael's stomach. And this is when Izuku says, Dad! Dad? They're all thinking, Dad? And Michael Myers is now giving him a thumbs up and tells him to go. Oh, and at his last breath, Michael says, I am proud of you, Izuku. This is when Izuku just letting out an angry roar and says, Bastard! And just grabs in Michael's knife and stabs All Might in the arm. And just stabs him rapidly, slicing his face, slicing his chest. It is it's many much of bloodshed at this rate, until Mirko punches him in the face, knocking him out. All Might, are you okay? Oh, I'm gonna need a recovery girl. This one Eraser's thinking, ugh. Michael saved someone. What's so special about that kid? Eraserhead's mostly holding his left thigh because Izuku got him pretty good there. He's trying to spare. They're pretty much both wounded, and this is when the rest of the heroes come. Endeavor, Aaron T Lady, most Midnight, and even Principal Nezu come. And they see All Might, Mirko, and, Eraserhead badly wounded. And Michael Myers with a hole in his stomach and a knocked out person. And Hun and a lot of corpses, which I'm going to say a good 15 military men and a good 5 heroes, so they took out a good 20 men. And these were pro heroes, and these are the heroes that's not known, so these are any type of heroes I'm making up. This one, they pretty much say, cuff the one in a gas mask. He's Michael's son. This one, Miss Melissa says, recovery girl, we need you immediately. Right. She just runs to All Might, Mirko, and tries her best to heal them both. And Aizawa, he's just suffering a lot since he got a pickaxe to the thigh, which is not an easy thing to go. Alright. This one, another recovery girl mostly comes, and she's pretty much, she pretty much just goes to him and says, you two are lucky to even be alive. wait, this one is different. He points at Izuku, that guy in the gas mask. And I think Michael called him Izuku? Ugh, he got me pretty good. I'll give him that. For a bulk kid, he's pretty good with that pickaxe. And pretty built for such a young man. This is when Recovery Girl walks over to Izuku, and Aizawa says, "What are you doing? He may be a villain, but he's probably wounded. I will not let a wounded person in my sight." And this is when she takes off Izuku's gas mask, and this is when she says, it's mostly just heals him up. Now this is when Recovery Girl says something. Mostly just, how do I put this in small terms? He mostly strips him head to toe, and Yuriko is blushing a little bit because she just sees this really buff guy in underwear, and she's saying, "What are you doing?" "Checking for wounds." "You bruised him pretty good, but he got you both. Did Michael get you all night?" "No, that kid got me. He slashed me a lot. Calling me a monster." "Well, you did kill his father, all night." "He's a villain." "And you became one when you killed his father. So you're no better than Michael Myers for killing this boy's father." "I'll have to file a complaint." "But..." "No buts. You broke a law. Now you have to serve your sentence." "I can't deny I have killed, but this was for the greater good." "There could have been a way without violence." Such young men these days, they hardly respect their elders. This is what here's Do not move, child. You are wounded. "What? Where am I?" "You are in the woods." "What? Dad?" "Do not move." "And my father?" "I am sorry for your loss." This is when Izuku just starts crying. And this is when Recovery Girl just picks him up, or tries to, and just hugs him. And this is when All Might immediately recognize him. "Oh, wait, green hair. Oh, wait, didn't the woman get brutally murdered by someone with green hair?" This is when they're all processing, and this is when they're thinking, probably some other person. This is when Recovery goes, "Oh my god. This is Inko's son." "I refuse to call myself that bitch's son. Mothers protect their cubs, don't abuse them." "And Michael Myers?" "He's the best dad I could ask for, truth be told." "And yet some people prefer just judge a book by its cover." And she looks at All Might. Really?" "Like, hey, I ain't the dirty father killer." And he's just healing him up. "Now, how old are you, boy?" 15. They all heard that, and they're completely in shock that a 15-year-old is just managed to take out so many of these people in Pro Heroes without even a hesitant. This is when she asks, "What's your kill count?" I've lost count at 900. My, such a kill count. "Well, Dad mostly go after the people that abused, mostly. I think he killed all the bullies that tried to hurt me, except Mitsuki. She was a good woman." "Mitsuki? You mean Mrs. Bakugo?" "Yeah, her." ask a request for you, and will you obey?
Well, you haven't called me a monster.
Sure. I'm afraid you're gonna have to put some cuffs on.
How many?
That many. This is when they're all holding out cuffs.
Alright, but I'm not putting on All Mights. Or the rabbits. Or the guy that pretty much is lazy as hell. They're too wounded, and I don't like them.
I can't really see that. Alright, you heard him. Everyone except All Might, Miracle, and Aizawa, don't go near him. Izuku just stands up and holds out his hands. And they're pretty much just cuffing him head to toe. Oh. Oh. This one, she said. This one, Principal Nezu walks over and says, "Hello, Izuku.
What do you want? You already got your criminals. What do you want?"
I want to make a proposition."
What is it?
"I want you to join UA." Izuku just starts laughing and says, actually, this is when he says, mostly does.
Oh, that's a good one, little man. Me, a hero?
This is when Nezu says, "Yes, a hero."
Did someone poison your cereal? Me, the son of Michael Myers. A hero?
Well, yeah.
You must be very desperate of heroes if you need me.
Well, it's for a progress. We were pretty much going to try to convince Michael Myers to join the villain rehab program.
And now he's dead because of him.
I understand. If it makes you feel better, you get to keep your pickaxe and gas mask.
What's the catch?
You cannot kill people.
I make no promises.
How about this? You can kill villains, but you can't kill heroes.
That I am definitely not promising. Well, the hero thing I can try, but if they attack me, I have my rights to defend myself.
Oh yes, you will have your rights to defend yourself, you just can't beat them. Kill them.
So I can beat them up for a reason.
Yep.
Alright. And now?
You said you knew a woman named Mitsuki, right?
Yeah, Mitsuki Bakugo.
Do you know where she's staying at?
I haven't talked to her since I was 5 years old.
So you've been with Michael Myers
Since he was 18. Yeah.
Your bond was that strong.
He was like a father to me.
Well, I'm glad. Sorry we had to kill him. Truth be told, I was hoping to talk to him. His kills were brutal, but I sensed he had a good heart in him. I mean, why anything else? If he didn't, he would have killed you.
Yeah, that is true. People always underestimate people.
Indeed. My apologies.
It's fine. You didn't kill him. He did.
He points at All Might. Which All Might is just bluntly says, yes, I killed your father. Will people stop blaming me for this? No. This is one of the heroes. Just say no.
You're all supposed to be on my side.
We may be on your side, but you didn't hesitate to kill that guy.
Well,
you're not gonna let this go, are you? Nope. And that's when Principal Ness says, All Might, your license, please. Your license. All Might, it gives him his hero license. And this is when Principal Nezu just rips it apart. And Izuku, this is going. Oh, me and the mouse is so gonna get along.
Sorry, Samurai, for killing Alien in front of a child. Will you be okay?
I think I'll be fine. Anyway, why did you ask about?
Oh, like I said, you'll be joining the villain rehab, but you'll be going to Class 1A.
Class 1A?
Yes, mostly the man you hit your pickaxe with. And this is when he points at Mr. Aizawa.
Hmm. I know we just met, but no hard feelings. It's fine. But you know you're gonna have to.
No, we will keep his.
But
I did not say we wouldn't keep his villainous a secret, but his father's a secret. We'll just say that he was once a Nomu.
will that even work?
He took out you guys pretty easily.
Fair point. And what about Michael?
We're giving him a proper burial. Izuku.
Hmm?
Is there any place that Michael's favorite spot is?
He said he wanted to burn down with the house.
Huh. Well, you heard him. Prepare the burial. Izuku, would you like?
Michael would want his stuff. To stay with his stuff.
Very well. Now, a good 5 minutes has passed. Well, 15 minutes has passed. And this is when. And they're pretty much paying. Well, Izuku's paying his respects to his father. And shockingly, so does Recovery Girl. And All Might is getting cuffed.
Wait a minute. What am I being cuffed?
For murder and treason against your country. Good day.
Well, hey, I'm the #1 hero.
Not anymore. Endeavor's the #1 hero.
You will regret this. You all need me. I will have my revenge.
This is when Izuku is thinking, really? I mean, this one Izuku bluntly says, oh, and they call me the villain.
Villain and the dramatic one. No.
This is when Mirko says, don't start, you're not off the leash yet.
Who says I was?
Fair point.
I am literally still cuffed.
Oh, by the way, what's your quirk?
I'm quirkless.
Oh, that's a good joke.
I'm serious. I am quirkless.
How? Your kill count, it's
Working out. This is pure muscle.
I see. Huh, who would have thought this would lead to a weird friendship?
Yeah, even I gotta admit, this is weird. So, why are we still here?
And this when he hears Izuku? He turns around and sees Mitsuki.
Oh, you didn't. Who called her?
This is when Principal Nezu holds out a cell phone, and Izuku just says, oh, you motherfucker. Now, I have not fucked anyone's mom. And this is when Mitsuki just runs over to Izuku and just tackles him. And Izuku's going,
Hey, I'm still wounded. No.
where were you? I was so worried. And this is when Izuku just says,
Get off. I'm still recovering.
I do not care. You're not leaving my side again. And the next thing he hears is, Deku?
Oh, fudge. I know that voice. Yeah, Mitsuki, let me get up.
And this is when she's just crying, and Izuku sees Bakugo.
If I wasn't cuffed, Bakugo, I would kill you. So, your father killed my dad.
Oh, cry me a river, won't ya? Make it very salty. It'd be good for your ego. He's popping out a little explosion saying, why you? No. Mostly doing the tongue thing and just slipping him off. And Recovery says, that is not very nice. He's one of my bullies. Never mind then. And then Mizuki is still crying on him, and he just says, can I get up now? Is it okay if you're taking him home? Wait, what? Oh, yes. But we will have someone watch over you to make sure that you don't kill her. Why would I kill her? She's nice. Well, better terms, so you don't kill Bakugo. Fair enough. Who'll be guarding me? Oh, Mirako. This is when both Mirako and Izuku say, wait, what? She tried to kill me. I didn't. You did it. This is when they're pretty much just copying each other. And they're just arguing. And this is when Principal Nezu just says, as children, that's enough. It does not matter who tried to kill who. He's a student of UA now. Which, by the way, your school uniform is about to stop. You know what? Never mind. I don't think you could. What type of clothes do you usually wear? The clothes I'm wearing now? I mean, is it a tank top or... It's a tank top. Got it. Now, I'm gonna pretty much just inform them Michael's death, but I'm gonna say he died from age. No, don't do that. I knew you would say that. I will inform what Michael was doing. And I say he died as a hero protecting you from the All Might's 100% smash. And how long is this sentence? Oh, a good 80 years. That's a life sentence. He'd pretty much be an elder before he pretty much gets out. Fair point. This is when Izuku is not being picked up, and Misaki is just holding him, just crying, and Izuku's thinking, this is gonna be a long year. Well, Dad, I don't know if you're in heaven or hell, but I do know one thing. This is gonna be interesting. And that's where I'm gonna leave it off, people. Like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Dunkle Dylan here, aka Dylan Breeden. Bye.